looking like a pretty nice weekend for Culture Days and Nuit Blanche. Culture Days is an event that takes place not only in Winnipeg at various places, but all across Manitoba and even across the country. It's called. What they try to do is try to make art accessible to as many people as possible and showcase all the amazing artists, musicians, dancers, that kind of stuff in the cities around Canada. So Winnipeg's been doing this for a number of years. Culture Days runs basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and one of the places that's going to be featured for Culture Days and Nuit Blanche is a place called Artlington Studios at 618 Arlington Street. And in the studio with you this morning is the building coordinator, and she's also an artist herself. She's a dancer. She's an artist. She draws, mixed media, all sorts of different stuff. Barbara Bottle is in the studio with me this morning to talk about Artlington and about Nuit Blanche and Culture Days. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning, Michael. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Welcome to Classic 107. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do at Artlington Studios, and then we'll talk a little bit about the studios themselves.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I'm an artist in the building. I have a studio on the third floor. So if folks are down this weekend, I'm in Studio 3-3. I'm a mixed media artist. I'm working right now primarily with mixed media digital photography. I started off as a painter in art school. That was my main focus. But things have sort of morphed and changed. So right now I'm working on this interesting new mix for me of digital prints with gouache paint and a lot of wiping and scratching and messiness. It's kind of fun. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Sounds very physical.
It is. I like it a lot. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Artlington Studios.
The building has been artist studios since 2010. John Hunsberger renovated the building with a lot of care at that time, ripped it apart and has built it into this really cool, eclectic space. It's a space like you've never seen. And I think if people haven't been, even for no other reason, come down just to see the architecture and the stuff that he's put in it. It's filled with architectural antiques and all sorts of wild things. We have almost 30 artists working in the space now, artists and makers. We have ceramic artists, people who make glass, stained glass, jewelry, photographers, painters, all sorts of folks. So right now, like I said, about 30. Working. So for Culture Days, Saturday, Sunday, there'll be artists in the building. There's going to be a lot going on with food and drink and artists who just want to meet and chat. We do have some interactive stuff going on the main floor. Erica is doing an interactive piece. She's doing that for Nuit Blanche in the evening. Artists doing demonstrations in their spaces. We have about 20 artists taking part in our annual group show. It's full spectrum at Nuit Blanche, and it's a good mix of art, ceramics, and glass. What else is in the show? Painting. So the opening for that is 7 p.m. On Nuit Blanche with drinks and food, and we've got a DJ coming in to spin some records, but not maybe what you'd expect. He's going to do quite an eclectic mix. We are on the trolley stop for Nuit Blanche, so the trolley arrives at Arlington at 8, 10, and midnight. So that's great because people can jump on and off that trolley and take part in all of the Nuit Blanche events as well as ours, because we're a little bit off in the West End. Although, like we say in our information, we're only 7 minutes from the Winnipeg Art Gallery.
7 minutes from the Winnipeg.
Somebody timed that.
Walking?
I doubt it.
Depends how fast you walk.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify with our listeners, Nuit Blanche is sort of the culmination, I guess, of Culture Days. It's it's kind of like almost an all-night party, art party in Winnipeg, where different places around aim to just bring Winnipeg to light, obviously Nuit Blanche, white nights, right, to make sure all the lights are on and things are happening, and you're going to be a part of that as well. So how many years have you guys been involved in Nuit Blanche? A number of years already? Well,
this is only our second official Nuit Blanche. We've been doing Culture Days, I think, for about 5 years, but last year as a group we decided to jump on the Nuit Blanche train, as it were. and really kind of go to town. Last year, it was a very exciting event in the building, I think with over 500 people coming through just in the evening.
Wow.
This year, we've added the DJ, and we also have a mixologist coming in, and he's created 2 special cocktails just for our evening. He's calling one of them Knitting Company, and the other one West End Revival. Originally in 1909, I believe, the building was the Northland Knitting Company.
Ah,
so that's where that came from. We've done some testing, and they're pretty nice.
They taste pretty good.
Yeah. So that's a fun addition.
I'm in a conversation with Barbara Bottle. She's from Artlington Studios, the building coordinator there, and we're talking about some of the things they have planned for Culture Days and Nuit Blanche. Do you ever, I mean, obviously, you're an artist yourself, and you're probably around Artlington Studios for most of that weekend. Do you ever get a chance to go and explore any of the other venues? There's dozens and dozens of things to do across the city.
Yeah, no. Because I'm managing and taking care of what's going on at Artlington. Well, not unfortunately. I love it, and being there is wonderful. But last year, I didn't even make it out of the building. Some of the artists, because our opening is from 7 till midnight, and we did that on purpose so that the artists in the building can head out and see what's going on.
Because it goes till 4 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it does.
Not at your studios, but the whole Nuit Blanche goes till 4 in the morning at different venues.
Yeah, so a lot of them jumped on the last trolley at midnight. And I know there was a lot of stuff going on, even on the bridge near here. There was an art installation. Others
Yeah, that's
get
down
out.
At the, what's it, Provencher?
The thing with the light bulbs.
Yes.
I didn't get to see it, but it looked really cool. So no, I haven't. I was sort of thinking about that this year. I wonder if I can sort of
See how your stamina is.
sneak out. Yeah.
How you feel Saturday night at midnight. See if you're up to it.
That's right. But
4 more hours
some do get out. Usually I'm there cleaning up glasses at the end of the night.
Oh, great. That's part of your, that's building coordinator and cleaner, right? Is that how it works?
It turns into that, yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you in the studio this morning. Have fun this weekend. I guess you want to get some sleep tonight.
I will, yeah.
And tomorrow night before the weekend really gets crazy. So Barbara Bottle is the building coordinator at Artlington Studios. Go check it out. They're at 618 Arlington between Ellis and Sargent. And as she mentioned, they have over about 30 different studios set up in there, everything, all different types of art. I think you even have a jeweler in there and ceramics and all, just about something for everybody. I love going to see places like that because it's kind of a window into an artist's world if you're not an artist yourself, to see what the torture and the torment and the, and the fun. And the fun. All right. So, again, that's part of Culture Days and part of Nuit Blanche, Artlington Studios.